Monday night, February 15, All-Star Wrestling will appear in Madison Square Garden on Monday night. February 15 in the Garden. Scheduled to compete in individual competition will be Mr. USA, Tony Atlas, as Tony Atlas sets to square off against the Mongolian giant Killer Khan. Popular SD Special Delivery Jones likewise meeting individual competition against the Body, Jesse, the Body Ventura. This date will also mark the return of Quick Draw Rick McGraw to Madison Square Garden. From there in the six-man tag team matchup, believe it or not, Lou Albano donning the tights, teaming up with Mr. Fuji, Mr. Saito, opposed by the threesome of Pat Patterson, Tony Garea, and Rick Martel. And then, in the no-holds-barred encounters, Pedro Morales and Greg Valentine and the Brass Knucks Street Encounter. Anything goes in this one. We're going to find out once and for all who's the better man, and the feud will come to an abrupt halt on the 15th of February. Notwithstanding, the participants in the main event involving our next guest, Adrian Adonis, along with his manager, Freddie Blassie, and Adonis in a Texas death match. No holds barred. Can't stop the match for cuts, as happened previously. Can't stop the match for any reason at all.
Obviously, everybody wants to get their anxieties out, even the man that worked a 9-to-5 life shift. Everybody in town is hot. You ready to push the button, you're gonna blow up. Well, that's the way I feel, Backlund, and I'm gonna get all my frustrations out of me when I meet you in the center of the ring. And I'll tell you something right now, it just goes back into the past. Goes back into the past when I'm in the alley and I can take a garbage can cover and ram it in your face. Except it's gonna be a turnbuckle. It's just like when I used to put Goodnight Irene on some big slob and he'd go down to his knees. But I didn't have to let it go. All the frustrations, Daddy. And I'll tell you something, Bob Backlund. You can spend your anniversary with no champagne, no milk and cookies, but crying on skull and shoulder. Adonis shocks world, wins world title. Backlund down, very down.
Mr. Blassie, this is no doubt an extraordinary opportunity for you again. However, bear in mind that there is a guest referee by the name of...
I know just who the hell you're talking about, and I resent the fact that they wouldn't let me in at the meeting. Yet they had that pencil-neck geek Bob Backlund and his manager Arnold Skolin in there select the referee. I was not informed of it until after it happened, and yet I'll tell you...
It really won't matter, will it?
No, it
won't matter because it's a no-holds-barred event.
That's right.
And if, hypothetically, Goodnight Irene is applied on Bob Backlund, and Backlund goes to the ropes, it's too bad for Bob Backlund.
Right. And my man, I guarantee you, will...